Concludes our testimony. At this time, I think Supervisor Whitspar.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a couple of questions, and then I'm going to make a motion. First of all, I have a question for PG&E. The helpline numbers that are here, are these also the hotline numbers?
PG&E's over here.
Yeah. So if somebody wanted to be put on the delay list, this is the numbers that they would use? Or if they had, that's one question. So is this the right number for the public? It's the smart meter helpline number.
Why don't you read out the number?
Yeah, there's also another specific number for the delayed list. Okay, got it. So it's 1-877-743-7378.
Okay, so if somebody is in PG&E's territory and they have not had a smart meter installed and would like to be put on the delay list, the number they should call is 1-877-743-7378.
Correct.
Did I get that right? Okay. Now, if somebody has one installed and wants it removed pending action by the CPUC, is there a number they can call for that?
No.
All right, there is no number for that. All right, and thank you. And my other question actually is for County Council. Council, the Santa Cruz ordinance, and I guess others that have done something similar, where they've asked for a moratorium. A lot of this testimony is reminding me of all the testimony we've heard about cell phone towers. And I know that those we can regulate through our own land use powers, even though that's also regulated. And so I'm just wondering whether that was a legitimate option, an urgency ordinance.
I've not exhaustively researched the issue, but the research I have done suggests that the jurisdiction is exclusively with the California Public Utilities Commission. I understand that there are about 34 local agencies, including some counties, that have filed petitions or made their position known with respect to requesting a moratorium, which I believe has motivated the CPUC to direct PG&E to come up with a opt-out provision. But it appears that the local government can communicate their position, and apparently that's had some impact on CPUC, but I don't think the board has any legislative authority with respect to the smart meters.
So for those jurisdictions that have put in a moratorium, and we had some testimony that the utility came in and put them in anyway, there really is no power that the jurisdiction has.
I don't believe so. CPUC, I think, has taken the public position that they have that exclusive jurisdiction. One of my colleagues in a northern county was directed to initiate litigation and is still attempting to find some vehicle to initiate litigation. So that's about all I know on the issue of preemption, but if CPUC is authorizing the action, I suspect that we will find under more strenuous review that they do have exclusive jurisdiction.
Okay, thank you. And so, Madam Chair, you know, I would like to take some action today, so I'm going to go ahead and make a motion and see what support there is for it. Certainly, I think we're all about choices and options. So I'd like to make a motion that the board sends a letter to the CPUC requesting a free opt-out option for both PG&E and SC customers in Santa Barbara County, and that our legislative committee review all state and federal legislation that might be introduced to do with the smart meter issue.
Is there a second?
Madam Chair, I'd like to second that motion.
Any comments? Mr. Allen, you want to call? Oh, excuse me.
I would just like to say that on smart meters, my 82-year-old mother-in-law just moved in with me. We don't need a smart meter. We need somebody like her. She has turned off every light in my house and unplugged every appliance.
Thank you, Mr. Lavanino. She's a pretty awesome. Oh, thank you. Mr. Allen.
Ms. Wolf,
Aye.
Ms. Farr, Mr. Lavagnino, Mr. Carbajal, Ms. Gray.
Aye, thank you. And thank you all for being with us today, and we will continue to move ahead. With that, the Board of Supervisors is adjourned.